Hey everyone, it's Hailey and today is Bookmas Day 26, so I'm going to be talking about all of the books that I have on my TBR pile going into 2022. Before we get into the video, don't forget to click the subscribe button and then click the bell icon so you'll be notified whenever I post. I'm putting up a new video every single day for the rest of December, but there will also be 3 new videos every week after that, so there still will be things. Yesterday was Christmas, yay! So for yesterday, I did a Christmas book haul, which was a lot of fun and definitely a massive book haul. Now I need to appropriately update my TBR pile. I have more books on my TBR pile than I think I've ever really had before, except for when I started BookTube, but I'm not mad about it. Like, I don't feel guilty. I'm really excited for all of these books, and I think I have, like, I love having a lot of choices, and I definitely do have that right now. So that being said, I'm going to be doing things a little bit differently this year. So instead of like going and grabbing all of the books, which would literally take me, this video would take me hours to film, I'm gonna be putting pictures of the books on the screen, which will just take me hours to edit. And I'm gonna hate myself when I go to edit it, but I guess I hate editing Hailey more than I hate present Hailey. So sorry, future Hailey, but it's fine. I definitely need to go back and add some books that I have recently bought to this, but I'm pretty sure this is pretty up to date. If there are any that I forget, then I will just add a clip at the end with them. But my current TBR pile on Goodreads is at 315 books. Wow. That's more than I thought, because when I like looked at it on this screen, it said, oh, it did say something different. It said like 200 and something. It said 200 and I don't know, 50. So obviously I've added quite a few new books recently. Oops. But let's just do it. Also, this isn't going to include any books that I read in reading vlogs during Bookmas, because I don't know that I did that yet. Like, yay for me, but as I'm filming this, I don't know because it's still November. Also, if you want a fun little thing, it might be fun, and I'm probably gonna do this, to go back and rewatch my TBR pile video that I did for Bookmas last year going into 2021 to see how much it's changed, how much it's expanded, and you know, it's constantly fluctuating. It's just at an all-time high right now. Okay, now let's actually just get into this. So This Is Christmas by Tracy Andreen. The Love Hypothesis by Ali Hazelwood. Nick and Noel's Christmas Playlist by Cody Hall. The Holiday Switch by Tiff Marcello. I'm hoping that those ones will no longer be on my TBR by the time this video goes up, but I don't know. Tiny Dancer by Sienna Cherson Siegel. When We Were Them by Laura Taylor Namey. Bright Ruined Things by Samantha Coho. The Kindred by Alicia Dow. 8 Perfect Hours by Leah Lewis. The Holiday Swap by Maggie Knox. How to Marry Keanu Reeves in 90 Days by K.M. Jackson. The Witch Haven by Sasha Payton Smith. What the Night Sings by Vesper Stamper. Beneath the Citadel by Destiny Soria. All This Time by Mickey Daughtry. She Who Rides the Storm by Caitlin Sangster. The City Beautiful by Aidan Polydoris. The Inheritance of Orquídea Divina by Zoraida Cordova. Roxy by Neil Schusterman. The Last True Poets of the Sea by Julia Drake. Beast Made of Night by Tochi Onyebuchi. One Great Lie by Deb Coletti. The Sky Blues by Robbie Couch. Cold Hearted by Serena Valentino. The Happy Ever After playlist by Abby Jimenez. Misfit in Love by S.K. Ali. The Everlasting Rose by Danielle Clayton. Mirage by Samaya Dowd. Crown of Thunder by Tochi Onyebuchi. I just realized I didn't I didn't order this list at all, so like sequels, authors, they're just gonna be all over the place, I'm sorry. The Other Side of Perfect by Mariko Turk. The Summer of Lost Letters by Hannah Reynolds. The Coming Storm by Regina M. Hansen. The Reader by Tracy Chi. A Love-Hate Thing by Whitney D. Grandison. Willa of the Wood and Willa of Dark Hollow by Robert Beatty. The Last Life of Prince Alastor by Alexandra Bracken. In the Same Boat by Holly Green. Darius the Great Is Not Okay by Adib Khorram. The Last Words We Said by Leah Shear. Vampires, Hearts, and Other Dead Things by Margie Fuston. Malice by Heather Walter. How Moon Fuentes Fell in Love with the Universe by Raquel Vasquez Gilliland. The Matzo Ball by Jean Meltzer. Of Princes and Promises by Sandhya Menon. You and Me at the End of the World by Brianna Bourne. Words Composed of Sea and Sky by Erica George. The Night When No One Had Sex by Kelana Miller. When the World Was Ours by Liz Kessler. Parachutes by Kelly Yang. White Smoke by Tiffany D. Jackson. What Once Was Mine by Liz Braswell. Briar Girls by Rebecca Kim Wells. Beasts of Prey by Ayana Gray. The Bones of Ruin Rune by Sarah Raleigh. Shadow of the Fox by Julie Kagawa. Better Than the Movies by Lynn Painter. Made in Korea by Sarah Su. Sister of the Bollywood Bride by Nandini Bajpai. From Blood and Ash by Jennifer L. Armentrout. Iron Widow by Zyran J. Zhao. Redemptor by Jordan I. Fuego. For All Time by Shanna Miles. Kate in Waiting by Becky Albertalli. The Desolation of Devil's Acre by Ransom Riggs. I Think I Love You by Oriane Desambre. The Library of Lost Things by Laura Taylor Namey. Hannah Khan Carries On by Uzma Jalaluddin. The Lucky List by Rachel Lippincott. Why We Fly by Kimberly Jones and Jilly Seagal. Go the Distance by Jen Calanita. Big Boned by Joe Watson. The Hawthorne Legacy by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. Yoke by Mary H.K. Choi. Somewhere Between Bitter and Sweet by Laken Z. Kemp. Some Girls Do by Jennifer Dugan. We Can't Keep Meeting Like This by Rachel Lynn Solomon. The Wild Ones by Nafiza Azad. The Jasmine Project by Meredith Ireland. Vespertine by Margaret Rogerson. Once Upon a Broken Heart by Stephanie Garber. The Keeper of the Night by Kylie Lee Baker. Kingdom of the Curse by Carrie Maniscalco. You Can Go Your Own Way by Eric Smith. Dreams Lie Beneath by Rebecca Ross. Within These Wicked Walls by Lauren Blackwood. Rebel Rose by Emma Terrio. Sing Me Forgotten by Jessica S. Olsen. Accidentally Engaged by Farrah Heron. Angel of Greenwood by Randy Pink. Rise to the Sun by Leah Johnson. When You Are Mine by Rebecca Searle. A Dark and Hollow Star by Ashley Shuttleworth. Fake It Till You Break It by Jen P. Wynn. Bedazzled by Ryan Lasala. War Girls by Toshi Onyebuchi. Mr. Impossible by Maggie Stiefvater. Roman and Jewel by Dana L. Davis. First Comes Like by Alicia Ray. Act Your Age Eve Brown by Talia Hibbert. Love and Other Natural Disasters by Misa Sugera. Last Chance Books by Kelsey Rodkey. Hunted by the Sky by Tanaz Bethena. Cast in Firelight by Dana Swift. The Silence of Bones by June Her. Mad, Bad, and Dangerous to Know by Samira Ahmed. The Enigma Game by Elizabeth Ween. Heiress Apparently by Diana Ma. The Infinity Quartz by Akemi Dawn Bowman. The Cost of Knowing by Brittany Morris. Blood Like Magic by Lyselle Sambury. Twice Shy by Sarah Hogel. Second First Impressions by Sally Thorne. Honey Girl by Morgan Rogers. The Dating Plan by Sarah Desai. A Chorus Rises by Bethany C. Morrow. Six Crimson Cranes by Elizabeth Lim. Fable by Adrian Young. Recommended for You by Laura Silverman. Well Played by Jen DeLuca. Not Like the Movies by Carrie Winfrey. Head Over Heels by Hannah Orenstein. If It Makes You Happy by Claire Kahn. Firekeeper's Daughter by Angeline Booley. These Violent Delights by Chloe Gong. The Right Side of Reckless by Whitney D. Grandison. XOXO by Axio. An Emotion of Great Delight by Tahara Mafi. Pumpkin by Julie Murphy. Counting Down With You by Tashi Boyan. Isn't It Romantic by Lisa K. Adams. Sisters of the Snake by Sasha Nanua. If the Shoe Fits by Julie Murphy. Written in the Stars by Alexandria Bellefleur. Fat Chance Charlie Vega by Crystal Maldonado. I think that's how someone said to pronounce it. I think it was say it like dough. The Ravens by Cass Morgan and Danielle Page. A Court of Silver Flames by Sarah J. Maas. Rule of Wolves by Lee Bardugo. Game Changer by Neil Schusterman. Grown by Tiffany D. Jackson. Like Home by Louise Oname. Lore by Alexandra Bracken. Sia Martinez and the Moonlit Beginning of Everything by Raquel Vasquez Gilliland. Rent a Boyfriend by Gloria Chow. Traitor by Amanda Macrina. Party of Two by Jasmine Gilroy. Forest of Souls by Lori M. Lee. This Is My America by Kim Johnson. Ties That Tether by Jane Igharo. The Fascinators by Andrew Eliopoulos. Some Other Now by Sarah Everett. Super Fake Love Song by David Yoon. Kingdom of Souls by Rena Barron. With You All the Way by Cynthia Hand. The Meet Cute Project by Rhiannon Richardson. I'm Not Dying With You Tonight by Kimberly Jones and Gilly Seagal. The Library of the Unwritten by AJ Hackwit. The Bookworm Crush by Lisa Brown Roberts. There's Something About Sweetie by Sandhya Menon. The Last Thing You Said by Sarah Byron. The Looking Glass by Janet McNally. This Song Will Save Your Life by Leela Sales. What to Say Next by Julie Bobaum. 10 Things We Did and Probably Shouldn't Have by Sarah Mlynowski. The Great Unknowable End by Catherine Ormsby. Hello, Goodbye, and Everything in Between by Jennifer E. Smith. The Cure for Dreaming by Kat Winters. You know I've been doing this for a long time when the sun is like slowly setting as I read my TBR. 7 Days of You by Cecilia Vaness. The Start of Me and You by Emery Lord. Buried Beneath the Baobab Tree by Etta Obi, Trisha Noah Bowney. The Good Luck Girls by Charlotte Nicole Davis. Calling My Name by Liara Tamani. I Hope You Get This Message by Farah Naz Rishi. Referee by Ryan Lasala. Want by Cindy Pon. 4321 by Courtney C. Stevens. This Is What It Feels Like by Rebecca Barrow. Black Girl Unlimited by Echo Brown. Learning to Breathe by Janice Lynn Mather. Little and Lion and Finding Yvonne by Brandy Colbert. Agnes at the End of the World by Kelly McWilliams. Witches Steeped in Gold by Shannon Smart. The Gilded Ones by Namina Forna. Pet by Akwik Emezi. You Had Me at Ola by Alexis Daria. A Song of Wraiths and Rune by Roseanne A. Brown. The Henna Wars by Adiba Jagirdar. Don't Ask Me Where I'm From by Jennifer DeLeon. 10 Things I Hate About Pinky by Sendia Menon. Once Upon a Sunset by Tiff Marcello. The Marriage Game by Sarah Desai. The Boyfriend Project by Farah Roshan. A Taste of Sage by Yafa S. Santos. The Project by Courtney Summers. The Princess Will Save You by Sarah Henning. We Set the Dark on Fire by Taylor K. Miha. So This Is Love by Elizabeth Lim. Alice by Heart by Stephen Sater. 13 Doorways, Wolves Behind Them All by Laura Ruby. Anna K. by Jenny Lee. Majesty by Catherine McGee. Gem and Dixie by Sarah Czar. The Sacred Lies of Minnow Bly by Stephanie Oakes. The Queen of Nothing by Holly Black. The Matchmaker's List by Sonia Lawley. A Treason of Thorns by Laura E. Weymouth. The Starless Sea by Erin Morgenstern. Straight On Till Morning by Liz Braswell. Mirror Mirror by Jen Calanita. Faker by Sarah Smith. One Last Stop by Casey McQuiston. The Conference of the Birds by Ransom Riggs. The Upside of Falling by Alex Light. Girl Serpent Thorn by Melissa Boscherdout. Sisters of Sword and Song by Rebecca Ross. Wicked As You Wish by Rin Chupeko. Muse by Brittany Cavallaro. Bone Crier's Moon by Catherine Purdy. Winterwood by Shay Earnshaw. Call Down the Hawk by Maggie Stiefvater. Crier's War by Nina Varela. Not the Girl You Marry by Andy J. Christopher. How to Hack a Heartbreak by Kristen Rockaway. Dating You, Hating You by Christina Lauren. Love at First Like by Hannah Orenstein. The Accidental Beauty Queen by Terry Wilson. Fight or Flight by Samantha Young. Until It Fades by K.A. Tucker. Of Curses and Kisses by Sendia Menon. Set Fire to the Gods by Sarah Rosh. The Other Side of the Sky by Amy Kaufman and Megan Spooner. The Shadows Between Us by Trisha Levenseller. The Worst Best Man by Mia Sosa. The Heart Principle by Helen Huang. Crown of Coral and Pearl by Mara Rutherford. The Devil's Thief by Lisa Maxwell. Only a Breath Apart by Katie McGarry. A River of Royal Blood by Amanda Joy. The Guinevere Deception by Kirsten White. Nocturna by Maya Moitain. The Lady Rogue by Jen Bennett. Romanov by Nadine Brands. Arch Nemesis by Marissa Meyer. The Cold Is in Her Bones by Peter Nell Van Arsdale. I thought I unhauled that one, but it's still on here. Maybe I just didn't mark it off. I don't know. We Hunt the Flame by Hafsa Faisal. Children of Virtue and Vengeance by Tomi Adeyemi. The Candle in the Flame by Nafiza Azad. The Beautiful by Renee Adier. Little White Lies by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. Enchantée by Gita Trelease. Leviathan by Scott Westerfeld. Part of Your World by Liz Braswell. After the Fire by Will Hill. Sherwood by Megan Spooner. A Winter's Promise by Christelle DeVos. The War Outside by Monica Hesse. Spark by Alice Broadway. Sea Witch by Sarah Henning. The Queen of Sorrow by Sarah Beth Durst. The Marrow of Thieves by Sherry Dimmeline. Goodbye Days by Jeff Zentner. War of the Cards by Colleen Oakes. Orphan Monster Spy by Matt Colleen. Home and Away by Candace Montgomery. Chaotic Good by Whitney Gardner. Tyler Johnson Was Here by Jay Coles. Girls of Paper and Thorn by Natasha Young. By a Charm and a Curse by Jamie Questel. The Queens of Innis Lear by Tessa Grattan. The Quarter of Miracles by Kester Grant. Ink Mistress by Audrey Colthurst. The Last of August by Brittany Cavallaro. Uprooted by Naomi Novik. The Passion of Dulce by Julie Berry. Heart of Iron by Ashley Poston. The Broken Ones by Danielle L. Jensen. The Bells by Danielle Clayton. Blood of Wonderland by Colleen Oakes. Timekeeper by Tara Sim. Graceling by Kristen Kishore. I saw that the camera was almost done, like was almost at the time limit for the memory card, so I stopped it, but I forgot to start it again. But at least I noticed before like I completely stopped filming. It's almost dark now, but let's just get back to it. Where do I want to pick up? I don't know where I left off. I'm just gonna pick up here. The Looking Glass Wars by Frank Bador. Phantom Limbs by Paula Gardner. Bone Gap by Laura Ruby. The Last Magician by Lisa Maxwell. Windfall by Jennifer E. Smith. The Shadow Queen by CJ Redwine. Unhooked by Lisa Maxwell. The Crown's Fate by Evelyn Skye. Saints and Misfits by S.K. Ali. Wicked Like a Wildfire by Lana Popovich. You Know Me Well by Nina LaCour. The Beauty of Darkness by Mary E. Pearson. The Steep and Thorny Way by Kat Winters. Illusionarium by Heather Dixon. Traitor Angels by Anne Blankman. Challenger Deep by Neil Schusterman. The Song of Achilles by Madeline Miller. The Heart of Betrayal by Mary E. Pearson. Mistborn by Brandon Sanderson. And finally, we have Guilt, Brazen, and Tarnish by Catherine Longshore. I think I got all of them. If I missed any, I'll go back and check. I'm sorry, but oh my god, I was literally just saying, like, as I thought I was like finished with it, but I hadn't actually pressed record, I was saying how my back hurts so much from just standing here. Like, I feel like such an old person. I was supposed to film like 2 or 3 more videos, but no, this one took me out from just standing here. I don't know why. I need to get myself like a little ergonomic mat to stand on when I film. That would be so much better. But those are all the books on my TBR pile. I'm not gonna lie, like, it does kind of fill me with anxiety reading them all out. Not because I'm like, oh my god, I have too many, but because I know I can't read all of them. Like, it's not possible. And that makes me really sad and then makes me anxious. So yeah, I'm gonna add more to it though, because that's just who I am as a person. But please let me know how many books are on your TBR pile. Yours is probably better than mine, so I hope I helped you to feel better about yourself today. But tomorrow for Bookmas Day 27, we're actually going to be talking about the books that I'm going to be adding to my TBR pile. So I'm really excited about that. Basically what I mean by that is I have pre-ordered a bunch of books, 66 to be exact. So in tomorrow's video, I'll be telling you which books I pre-ordered, but I'll also be giving you like a short synopsis for them, not like this video where I just named the titles. I'll give you a little bit of what they're about. I know a couple people had suggested doing like breaking it down so then I can actually kind of talk about the synopsises and doing like a historical fiction books on my TBR pile or like whatever. So if you guys would like to see that in the new year, let me know as well. But don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss tomorrow's video or any other new videos. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in another new video soon. Bye!